What do capitalism, socialism, and communism have in common? Pigeons, lots of them, and bread, really good bread. Pigeon will now attempt to explain every economic system in very, very simple terms. Laissez-faire capitalism, no rules, no help, just hustle. Private pigeons own all the nests, crumbs, and corn. And the market? It decides who gets the whole baguette and who digs through a trash can for moldy bread. If you want bread, you earn it. No sharing unless a rich bird feels generous. Healthcare? Buy it or cry trying or trade your eyes for a single aspirin. Side effects may include bankruptcy. It moves fast. Invent a new phone with a corn logo and you might be eating golden bread tomorrow. But let's be real. Rich birds get Ferraris and fancy yachts. Poor birds fight over crumbs. Where does this happen? Early US or 1800s Britain, pigeons running wild, no rules, just markets, bro. Social market economy, still capitalism, but softer. Birds flap and compete, but if one crashes, the government tosses a band-aid and a little baguette, just enough to keep the pigeon from quitting and starting a conspiracy newsletter. Most bread's private, but school and healthcare? That's public pigeon business. Not free, just paid in advance by pigeons through corn taxes. It keeps the hustle of capitalism, but adds just enough cushion to stop you from face planting into the sidewalk. Think Germany, free market bakery, but the government covers your hospital bill if you choke on a pretzel. Social democracy, same idea, but more generous. Free school, free doctors, even paid nap time at work for pigeons, even if you're doing just fine. You don't have to fall to get help. The system keeps you ready for takeoff. The result? More birds stay healthy, educated, and in the sky. Think Sweden or France. Free school, free doctor, and maybe a bonus croissant if you're sad. Democratic socialism, still democracy, still voting. But this time, the government builds the nest before any bird hits the ground. The basics, shared from day one, not just when a pigeon crashes. Birds vote for leaders who say, healthcare, housing, power, that's not for profit. That belongs to all pigeons. You can still own your snack stand, but the big industries? Public, shared, managed by the government. It's about fairness and making sure one bird doesn't fly off with the whole bakery. Every bird gets a spot in the nest, whether they flapped hard or not. That means way less poverty, but also way more bureaucracy. The government gets big and slow. It moves like a pigeon in rush hour traffic. Mostly happens in dreams and debates. Basically, it's a bit of Bernie Sanders' dream. Public housing, public power, and public cupcakes. Communism. No private nests, no private bread. All pigeons share everything. The government owns the bakeries, the schools, the hospitals, and even the sky. No rich birds, no poor birds. Just one big bread line where every pigeon gets the same slice no matter how fast they flap. There's no competition, no profit. The government runs everything and hands out bread based on a mysterious checklist only pigeons in suits understand. In theory, perfect equality. In practice, a lot of waiting, gray bread, and pigeons pretending they're not hungry. Think Soviet Union, Mao's China, or even Cuba. One big bread plan. Millions of hungry pigeons. Mixed economy. These days, it's rare to find a country that sticks to just one system. Most pigeons live in places that mix things together. A bit of free market, a bit of government help. You buy your bread at a private bakery, but the baker still has to follow government rules. Hospitals might be public, schools can be private or public, and the roads paid for by pigeons' taxes. That's a mixed economy, part hustle, part help. It's flexible but can shift depending on pigeon leaders or whichever bird yells loudest during a debate. No system is perfect. Each one feeds some birds better than others. Pigeon still doesn't know much about economic models, but now Pigeon understands why the bread is never shared the same way.